Hey everyone, thanks again for taking the time to join us. A few weeks ago, we had asked you guys for your burning questions that you thought might help propel you forward in your business. You guys have done an amazing job in giving us awesome questions that we think not only help you, but will help everybody who watches this video. So thanks for that. We really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to see your questions answered, all you have to do is drop it in the box down below. We'll check it out, and maybe it'll be you next that gets your question answered. So today's question comes from Joanna. So Joanna's question is, what do you think of the Amazon One Vendor program? Again, I really do feel like this is a common thing that people experience when they sell on Amazon. And particularly if you've not been selling on Amazon a long time. One of the things that we've learned over the 7 years that we've been selling on Amazon is that Amazon is constantly changing, and it's not something that you have to be afraid of. It's never as bad as it seems, and it's always easier to adapt than you imagine. But we have enough experience with Amazon that I think that we understand what their goals are. You know, I want to preface this with, we've read a ton of reports that Amazon has significantly shrunk their retail division by as much as 15%. So now let's think about One Vendor. Does One Vendor make sense in a world where they're shrinking their retail division? Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but Amazon doesn't want to be a retailer for all the products on their website. It's significantly less profitable for them to sell those products than to have us, the third-party sellers, sell them. Because whenever we sell a product, we have to pay a 15% commission. That's just immediate. That's profit for Amazon. It's a 15% commission, right? Now, when Amazon sells a product, they're busy competing with Walmart. They're driving their own margins down and doing things that make it, they may only make 2-3% or even lose money. You guys have seen products where Amazon is just selling it so cheap. And that's because they're constantly trying to beat their competition. But when they do that, they make less money. So it's more profitable for Amazon to have you carry the products. They just need you to do a great job. Another thing that we have to remember about Amazon, and this is always going to influence all Amazon policy, is that they are completely customer obsessed. Like, Amazon wants customers to have the best possible and most and easiest experience shopping that they could have. Like, that's what they want. They are looking for no friction in the shopping process. They want customers to have a great experience, come back and realize they can do it again and again. So anytime something interferes with that, anytime there's any issues, Amazon's attention is immediately drawn to it. So our belief, and this could be right or wrong, or otherwise, it could be partly right, I don't know. But our belief is the One Vendor program is going to be designed to prevent poor customer experience with high volume products. Like, let's look at the example of pop sockets. Everybody's heard the story about pop sockets, and that's what has people in a panic, right? They're thinking, whoa, what is this crazy One Vendor program? Look at what a pop socket actually is. First off, it's a product that's really popular. It sells a ton. It sells a ton. And who knows how many pop sockets sell each day on Amazon.com? I can assure you, it is a lot. Well, what is the next thing you notice about pop sockets? They are incredibly simple. It's a simple product. It's easy to counterfeit, right? So whenever you think about it from that perspective, if something's selling a ton and has a lot of negative customer experience associated with it, that's something that Amazon might want to address. So what we think is Amazon is using this as a way to prevent customer experience on items that have a lot of bad customer experience. So in our industry, what we're doing is we're focusing on small to mid-sized manufacturers. We're focusing on brands where whenever we do something, it makes a large impact on their bottom line. Now, these, with a big company like Nike or somebody like that, like if we make changes on Amazon that actually help them grow their brand, it's not a significant part of their bottom line. They're just a massive company with a massive distribution network. But if we're focusing with these smaller companies and we make a change that could improve their Amazon income, say $250,000 or an extra $1 million in sales, while that wouldn't register for a company like Nike, that would be huge for a small to mid-sized manufacturer. So the companies that we work with, we don't feel like are even in line with what Amazon is looking for the One Vendor program. So regardless of what the One Vendor program actually is, we have no worries that it's going to affect the companies that we target. Here's the advice that I would give you is, don't be afraid, and definitely don't take your foot off the gas because you don't know what the changes are. Like, that's the worst possible thing that could happen, is you don't take action because you're afraid of what could happen. It's the same concept as being afraid of the dark, right? There's a lot that you can't see out there. But we all know reasonably what to expect. The same's true for Amazon. We all know that Amazon wants us to continue selling products. We know that Amazon makes more money from it. We also know that Amazon loves their customers and they care about that customer experience. So it's important for them to protect it. So don't not take action because of this. Just remember, all you have to do if you want to be successful is continue to be a good partner to the brands that you're working with and provide a ton of value to those companies. So thank you again for that question, and hopefully you guys get a feel for, this is not something you have to be terrified about. This is not something that's going to drastically change your business. In fact, it's most likely that you're not even going to notice when it gets truly rolled out. So guys, thanks again for your questions, and we really do appreciate it. And if you guys like this content, make sure to let us know by ringing that bell, liking this video, subscribing to our channel. And if you guys have those questions that you want to see answered, maybe you'll be next. Just submit them in the comments section down below this video. Thanks again.